I look really white. I just did my makeup, so sometimes I look like ghostly white. What are you crying? Are you crazy? Shh, shh, shh. Say bacon. Bacon! 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 What do you want? Bacon! Bacon! Okay. Here, let's go get you bacon. Get down. Throwing a tantrum. Do you want bacon or outside? Outside or bacon? What do you want, little cookie? She's like, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Is it here? Bacon? Bacon! 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 Oh, you're trying too, huh? You're just not as dramatic. Hold on. This, and lately she's been crazy. Bacon? Come on, Lily. She's going blind. All right, that's enough. No more screaming? We're done? No more. We're okay, right? We're good. You're happy. No more throwing the fit. I'm done, Cookie. I'm not gonna give you no more. No more. Are you okay with it? I'm done, okay? I'm done. No more. What? What now? I already gave you something. It's enough. Cookie. When's enough gonna be enough, Ma? Alright, I just showered and I am getting ready to go to lunch. I don't eat here at the house because then I'm at the house all day long because I work here. So I have a tendency that I go out to eat somewhere, stay there for like an hour and a half or two sometimes, or an hour depending on my work day, and then I come back and I work the rest of the day. I'm also doing like intermittent fasting where this meal, my lunch, which would be brunch, this is my main meal. I'm doing keto, but I allow fruit. The keto version that I'm doing, which is mine, I'm not eating any carbs like rice, bread, white potato, but I do eat maybe a sweet potato. Makeup of the day. I love glitter makeup. It's a little bit dark right now for the start of the day, and I'm a little swollen, and my hair is flat because it's wet, but then it curls up real pretty. And so yeah, let me show you my apparel. So this is what I'm wearing. My retro pants. Get down, honey. Get down, honey. Alright, let's go inside. Come on, little girls. Get down, honey. Do you like these? These are cute, right? I got them at Walmart. They are really cheap, and I really like them. Alright, let's start the day. This is a Goodwill purchase. I'm really cheap with my clothing sometimes. I know I get really expensive machines, but clothing, and these I got for $2 at Walmart. Yeah, $2. But I bought like 4 of them, okay? So so one of the restaurants that I like to go eat, oh, I'm out of gas. I like to go eat at Sea Island. The reason is if you eat their salad and their okra, because I get green beans and okra, the meal in itself is really low calories.
I already tried. See this?
Try to finish this quilt. I don't have far to go. I have a whole bunch of scrap batting. This is one of my own quilts. And so I'm gonna Frankenstein the bottom area of the quilt and then try to finish it. I've gotten in this weird bad habit that I'll work on a quilt and then I'm almost like on the last row and I walk away from it. I hate doing that because then the next day I do not want to come up here because I almost like I left something unfinished, and it's like I have to finish this before I start something new. Anyway, it's just a weird thing I have. So I'm gonna finish this quilt, and literally I've refused to come up here all week because of this, and that's ridiculous. So today I forced myself, I got myself up early, and I'm forcing myself, like, you could just finish this last row, you feel like you accomplished it, and you can get another quilt ready and you can move on. Like, you can move on. But no, Lorena is a bit, I've had migraines, and so I think at the time to get the last row done was just too much for the migraine and me to handle. I also did a YouTube video and I misspelled the title because I was dealing with a migraine because I can't think at all. And maybe I would have just misspelled it even if I didn't have a migraine. But that's what we're doing right now. I've been in a bit of a mood. I've been a bit unmotivated somewhat. And anyway, it's just, you know, whatever. It's just me. All these fabrics came in a kit, I guess. And they were all exactly the same size, and I sewed them, but almost like this fabric retracts in a lot in comparison to all these other fabrics. So it's not a square quilt, and this is my quilt, so there's no judging on my part because we all have issues. And it could just be how the fabric, the minky's reacting. I sewed this together and then it just kind of never, like, it overstretched. Maybe I overstretched it, or it wasn't cut the same, whatever. So I'm going to base this down and then sew it down because it is retracting a lot. And I did stretch this. You can stretch it so that I could even out the line a bit, but you can only go so much stretch. So I'm gonna baste it and then sew it. I'm really pulling really tight, and then I'm trying to straighten her out. And initially I'm basting because it's really hard to control this fabric. You can see there's an off edge over there, how it's bowing, which is okay. At least it's more even here. To this one, to this one. Let me show you this angle. See how much more even it is? It's a whole lot better in comparison to how it was. It's still bowing this way, which is okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sew it completely down. And the neat thing is, do you see those scrap pieces? Like, you don't think that like long strip is functional. You can use your scrap batting. I'm gonna go ahead and just sew it. So I put the minky fabric on this quilt. What I did is there's this stretch part and then this part that doesn't stretch. That's what I put on the leaders. So it's not stretching only on the leaders. And also I can control how much this stretches. The other one I sergered. I think if you're gonna work with minky, you should serger it instead of sew it, because do you see all that? This is really hard fabric to sew because it kind of folds on itself and you're trying to straighten it and then, anyway, it's a pain. So this is the quilt top. This is another one of mine, and I'm gonna try to quilt this quilt with only scrap batting, okay? So I have medium to big pieces. I like the long pieces, and because then you go through them quicker. So I'm gonna lay this down, and it's like thinner, warm, and natural. Like, I have another strip here, and what I'll do is I'll cut. Do you see how it's jagged? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut both ends and make it straight. So now here's my trimmed down piece. It's nice and straight, or kind of straight. And I'm gonna go ahead and just lay her down. Now I have another piece that I could lay, and it's like perfect almost, pretty much. Minky in the back, and I am stretching it slightly. I already have 3 pieces, so here's 1, 2, and 3. Do you see that? Lorena's gonna have to fix that. I don't know, sometimes when you put minky with fabric, it's weird. On this quilt, since it has a lot of texture, but I need to work on this. Yeah, look how bad that is. So I just rolled the quilt, and I'm gonna add more batting. See how if I pull here, it kind of straightens it? Stretch her a bit on these seams. So you see, it's nice here. It's nice here. And it's just horrid here. But I'm gonna steam it and just kind of work with it. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. This is a quilt. I just wanted to do something with this fabric. Should have basted that up. I'll just hand stitch it, and look how lovely the back fabric is. So I still have like a whole bunch of batting, and I am on the last row. So if you have scrap batting, use it for your scrap quilts or yours donation quilts.